Hello everybody, welcome to another night of Collegiate Star League Counter-Strike Global Offensive 2016-2017 season. As you can see, our dear friend Tasty Bacon has actually passed away unfortunately last night, but he is still here in spirit. Get it? But alas, because he is a ghost and he is not physical, he cannot actually wear a headset, which of course includes his mic. So tonight, oh hey, look at that, perfect timing. Where's my mixer? I really should have just gone straight into game, shouldn't I? But I wanted to share that joke with all of you. Tonight we got UCSC Slugs versus UBC Esports in round of 16 of our playoff bracket. First map is going to be Mirage. I don't know who picked it. I'm gonna assume that it was UBC because UCSC are starting off on the CT side, and it would have been their pick otherwise. But anyway, on the very first round, I'm actually gonna see UBC just run straight into apps, and they are not being quiet with it. UCSC actually have a nice stack here, three-way, all crossfire coming. They already get 2 kills. Almost there we go. Make that 3. Not a single what's it called? Death on the side of UCSC, and they just cleaned it up, only losing Daikon. So very nice hold. Curious if they just stack 3 people there because that's their standard setup, because they guessed for B-Rush. B-Rush is pretty standard on Mirage, just through apartments. And now they're going to be able to buy out. They got 1. Make that 2 UMPs. Are they going to go for 3? Make that 3. Can we get... Yes, we're going to get a 4! UBC on the other side are going to buy up Tech 9s and armor. Well, P250s as well, as they did not get the bomb plant. I'm just going to spread out and try and get some picks. Maybe try and pick up some SMGs. But we're going to see another 3-man stack rush over to... No, looks like they're actually going to go underpass with it. Not quite finding anything just yet. Just having some pot shots shared through that little wooden wall. No damage shared just yet. UBC kind of just waiting to see if they can catch anyone out. But no one is coming to them. UCSC, intelligently slow. Are playing it safe. They're forcing the terrorists to come to them. They don't want to push out aggressively and accidentally run into a stack of terrorists, a stack of pistols, and end up unnecessarily giving up an SMG. But actually, no more smokes have already come down onto the B site. But engagement mid has led a trade 1-for-1, allowed Mahoney to pick up a UMP, and he's running through connector. That Molotov's going to deal a little bit of damage and actually stop Strata. Bomb plant for UBC definitely ran ring around UCSC. They're not going to be able to hold it, I don't think. Oh, but Mahoney gets another nice kill right there. Daikon trades that out. And it's just Tronka Wow? He's actually going to try and force that, but Nevin pulls out his pistol in a slightly quicker fashion and does take him out. So, a lot of deaths on the side of UCSC. Definitely a good round for UBC. They got the bomb plant, got 3 kills. Of course, they would have loved to have either gotten the victory or maybe even saved a few SMGs or rifles. But in any case, it's still, you know, pretty decent considering. However, ooh, looking at their money now, they may have forced up just a little bit too into it. You're gonna have to save once again. And actually, they're okay. Now they're definitely forcing up a little bit too into it. Pistol throw trying to fake anything out. Nothing's being served. Daikon definitely hears them moving around. Yep, there he goes. Just need to land a second smoke just to keep them out. Mahoney did take a little bit of damage. I believe that was from mid. Yeah, I believe that was actually a trade with Nevin as they were both a little low. Looks like UBC are going to try and attack the A site. They don't have any nades this time around, as it was the utility that allowed them to get the bomb plant on A last round. That instead they're going to have to run in guns blazing and hoping to get those headshots, which is definitely doable with these Tech 9s. But no, they're just gonna walk in. Quantum has a nice angle, but Richie does get 4th times the charm. Doesn't get a second one. But still, a lot of trades happening in the favor of UBC. Well, UCSC is making it definitely in their favor. I don't even think a bomb plant is possible at this point with this many counter-terrorist members. He's trading that for a Deagle's interesting situation. Tech 9, I think, more preferable, especially when you cannot hit the shots like that. But UCS here up 3-0, and now UBC are going to be able to buy. Also, yes, again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Collegiate Star League, sponsored by Band Gaming, Twitch, and Asus ROG. Into the 4th round. Got some mid action going on, as per usual with this map. Quantum being a little flashed out. Not a single scoped rifle for either of these teams. This actually seems to be working out in the favor of UBC, as they can just run in here. There's Sayo in a neat little corner. You can spot him out just barely if you're at the very end, or if you get a little closer. Can you? Oh, well, now they definitely know he's there. What's that smoke dropped? And instead, they're actually going to take that free pass onto Catwalk and do a little split onto B, it looks like. Daikon's going to be the first point of contact here, but Richie does take out Sayo at connector. Daikon's going to try and come here and trade, but actually, UBC are just going to fall back. They do have to go pick up the bomb. They shouldn't be losing mid control. Yeah, Strata does also take out Quantum at mid. Daikon does finally peek out and take out Strata, but Mahoney is there to trade, and then more kills happening around the map. UBC, they just go and they just get the kills, I guess. Whatever works for them. That's actually put UCSC on a trade. And this looks suspiciously like double save. Did I say trade? I meant a save. And this looks suspiciously like a double save territory, since they're not gonna have any round loss bonus. Nevin pushing up mid, trying to find an information. UBC don't have any presence there. Outside this tiny little corner in the back. They're definitely playing it safe though. Same story as round 2 for UCSC. You don't want to accidentally run into some pistols. That is not good news. You can lose rounds that way. Even one rifle picked up by the star member of the opposing team does not a happy team make. But surprisingly so, UBC have virtually no map control at all. Chuan Kai Wow here. I'm just going to call him Wow. Or Chuan. I'll call him Chuan. Chuan is here calling out that A seems to be relatively clear. He is going to molly out. Dark just to be sure. This should be... yeah, there's no one on A site to stop this take from happening. They're moving a little too slow, though. That's going to allow some rotates from UCSC. These smokes should stop them from pushing all the way in, and they are definitely getting the kills. Bomb plant going down. It's just Quantum left in a 1 versus 4. Really is one that looks for some kills, and he can't even get a single one. That's going to be UBC's second round in this first map. This is a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let me look up what another maps are. I have them right here. We're going to go to Cash, and then Dust 2? Okay, I guess Dust 2 is still in this map pool. This is a full push up mid from UCSC. Mahoney gets 1. Trying to get more. Can not quite get a second, but Richie is there to back him up. And this is just a whole spray down for UBC. They do lose Mahoney, but 1 for 5 trade. Not the worst. Sure, UCSC were saving. As I said, it was double save territory. Oop. It's kind of, you know, like the perfect anti-eco would be to not lose anyone, but no team is perfect. It's pretty good, all things considered. Their money is not in a bad situation. They have 3 members above, what is that, above 7K? So they can definitely buy up next round if they lose this one, and potentially the round after? Potentially. Nevin the only player here on the A site, and UBC are stacked up around A once again. Just looking at the position on the map, it looks like they'll be lining up smokes for your stereotypical Mirage A take. So he will be the only player here Definitely should know. Oh, he's actually getting mollied out. Should peek out. Doesn't quite land the shots on the Twan. That's going to be the terrorists running in, trying to take the A site. Sayo is here just below stairs. They're going to let them... Ooh, that molly just barely... He's going to let them get it, the plant, and just play for the retakes. With those smokes down and a man disadvantage, this is definitely what you're going to do. Ooh, Schneep going a little too slow on the retake. The kill does find the shoulder, does find the kill. Is going to pick the same spot. Multiple trades coming through, but now it's just Schneep leveling retake 1 versus 3. He knows where a number of the players are, but it doesn't matter because he gets taken down. UBC get their 4th round. So after a rocky start, they seem to have, I mean, what they've been doing has been working them 4 rounds in a row. This is, I don't know if UCSC, they're going to have to figure something out. They really just got to start hitting their shots more. But now, that'll have to wait till the next round, because right now they are on yet again another save. Of course, hitting their shots this round couldn't hurt either. Ooh, it's a Palace Rush. Twan's going to have the time of his life here. Gets 2. Sayo just around the corner. Sayo just a little too late. But he may actually be able to catch Twan out if he's not watching behind him. Oh, now he's expecting more, but he's expecting... Oh, okay. Sayo does get the kill. He wants that AK so bad, but Strata's there to take it away. And then elsewhere around the map, going to the B site, Richie's got another one. Now it's just Quantum left. Cannot find the headshot. UBC on their 5th round, and now UCSC. They can buy. They can even get up. They're throwing into the hands of Quantum. No up on the side of UBC to try and counter this, though. 2 ops. Okay, they're really throwing a Hail Mary into this. Where are they putting this? So 1 op, yes, 1 op is going to be at ticket booth. The other one, I'm assuming, is going to be watching mid. There's a tiny crack in the smoke. Tries to hit a shot. Doesn't quite. Ooh, but Mahoney is there to actually take out Sayo, and no one is there to trade that out. And coming into the A site, Impetus takes out Nevin. Quantum is there in jungle to trade, but this is the A site open for UCSC. Very hard rotates coming in, particularly with that Molotov. And then Twan is here at CT to stop the rotates in from the other angles. UCSC are just falling apart. UBC watching all corners, all entrances. Twan doesn't find one, but he does loosen up Quantum anyway. And they're just going to go and try and save this up and rifle, particularly as a 2 versus 3 retake. Well, 2 versus 2 now. But no, they definitely... I feel like it may have been a little too early of a save call. But they do get to save this, but Quantum misses the shot. Now he's surrounded by 2 players. Know where he is. He's got to run around the corner. And he's being charged. Doesn't find the quick scope. Now it's just Schneep left. He finds 1. Can he find the last one? Can he save this rifle? Does not. Richie with the nice mirror's edge moves. And this is going to put UCSC on a save yet again. They need to find rounds quickly, or UBC is just going to be rolling away with this. Not finding anything through the smoke. Toronto, though, I totally missed that. It was another charge through Palace, 1-for-1 trade, and an AK picked up for Nevin. It's definitely something that they were looking forward to. Get tossing over Sire because he has armor. But Daikon on the B site cannot quite hit his shots, so he does deal a little bit of damage. Quantum is there as well. Is not going to be able to stop the bomb plant or really get anything done. Sire's here with the AK. He really should be trying to save this. There's no way they're going to retake this. I don't care that he has armor. Maybe if he's... Okay, I'll allow it if he is just trying to go for exits. But it looks like he's actually trying to go for the retake. Gets 2 kills, so that's definitely a story, but he's at 2 HP. He really needs to go save. There's no way he can retake this. Come on, man. Like, I know you can't let them go any more rounds, but come on, like... It was close. That kill was close, but then getting the other kill and then without a kit. And UBC are so far ahead with the economy that any damage that you deal is not as impactful. I'm not finding anything mid, and that's actually be Strata rushing forward, holding an interesting off angle. Does get some damage, but doesn't finalize his kill. Actually has to fall back, as a repeat could end his life. However, Daikon is also here, so if they double peek him, that could be brutal. Quantum pulling really far back, though. They are giving mid control once again to UBC, and that is Mirage more than any other map. Mid is the most important part of the map. And that's one thing that UBC have been doing right, is gaining mid control round after round. UCSC, little too eager to give it up. Is Mahoney gonna find Daikon here? At Cat. UBC just waiting to see if they can't find a pick. Waiting to see if UCSC go aggressive and get slipped. Ooh, they see each other, spot each other out. Very few bullets hit. Mahoney did drop down to 55 HP. Then Incendiary should also flush him out. A counter Incendiary doesn't go quite as far. North for counter peek mid. Cannot quite find the head of Sayo. We push onto the A site. 2-for-1 trade happening so far. Now it's just Quantum left. Can he find the cross? Oh, they almost line up for him, but he finds one anyway. 3-on-2 now. Looks like he's going to try and save this up. It's unfortunate. I don't know. I feel like they should have gone for it. At this point, it's too late. They definitely need a save. But like, they're not gonna have enough to buy around the op anyway, and they're just giving too many rounds away at this point. 3-on-2 is not that difficult of a situation. You have a kit, you have a smoke, you have 2 incendiaries. But if I don't know if this I really hope that this that decision wasn't indicative of UCSC just wanting, like, just being too free to kind of give up. I really hope that's not the case. Because if it is the case, whoo, we are in for a short night. So I guess they actually are. What money was I looking at earlier? They actually. So with the op and the M4, they are able to buy up. So actually, I definitely miscounted. I don't know what I was looking at earlier, but I definitely miscounted. And them saving their rifles actually probably allowed them to full buy into this. I mean, I guess all that round loss, but didn't realize there was that much. Hey, I have that rifle. No contact happening just yet. But once again, mid control completely given up by UCSC. UBC have yet to take it, however. They don't feel like they necessarily need it just yet. Instead, they're just gonna go on to A. Chuan kind of giving away his position. And Daikon and Nevin here for a nice crossfire. Incendiary doesn't go quite far enough to take him out, and that could definitely work in his favor. Stepping away from his own teammate's Molotov. Mollies and smokes raining in onto the A site. Are they gonna check Daikon? No, he gets. Did he even get? He didn't even get one. Devin here does get two. Does get a third. 3K holding down the site. It's just Quantum left, and he got flashed out. He's getting smoked out. He's getting Molotoved out. This is gonna be another bomb plant for UCSC. However, this time around, bomb plant for UBC, but this time around, UCSC have the man advantage. Sheep and Quantum just make quick work of those last 2 remaining members. They finally get another round. They need to turn this into more. However, UBC have so much money, they're going to be able to buy until all eternity. Well, okay, until the the rest of the first half. But then everyone goes into a time warp, and realities all get warped and mixed, and you completely switch sides. So as far as these mentalities are concerned, into the end of time. Quantum got a kill at Strata. I believe Strata was just pushing up A main and got picked. So already a good start for UCSC to spin this into 5, hopefully 6, hopefully 7 rounds by the end of this first half. It's not so... Ooh, Chuan with the... Oh, once the pick does grab it, swaps back to an AK. Evens it up onto a 4x4. This map isn't so CT-sided that you can't work off of a 6-round CT half. But of course, as many as you can get. UBC waiting to see if they can't find any more picks. They're leaving Chuan over by A. Leaving the op as well. They're not particularly fond of it. They don't necessarily need it. And, you know, the op does come with risks. And they are finding that the AK is working perfectly. The AKs are just working perfectly fine for them. Sayo throwing counter nades, but he's also getting counter flashed. These smokes actually push UBC away through connector into mid. And they're actually going to take it to A, but UCSC are calling it. They are there on the rotate. Sire and Richie see each other. And then it's 2 members up. Sire does take out Impetus coming up connector. It's going to be Quantum and Nevin there, but they both get incendiaried out. The bomb plant goes down once again, so they at least get the bomb plant. Oh, and a missed incendiary grenade. Don't worry, no one saw that. Bomb plant is not down yet. The bomb plant actually got stopped out in the open. Schneep and Sire both take out those last 2 members of UBC. The bomb was on the middle, was on site on someone, so why did the plant not go down? Huh. Interesting. Well, in any case, UCSC definitely did a good job at B to run down the clock and delay them enough that the time worked in their favor once everything got moved over to A. Round 14. Money looking good for both teams. We should be seeing rifle v rifle for the rest of this half. He knows Chuan is there. Here's Chuan moving away, so I'm surprised he's actually not going up the ladder. Maybe he suspects more people coming in from A main. He likes this construction area spotting, and it can be very useful if utilized correctly. That Molly may have given away his position. Some more blinks coming in from jungle. Courtesy of Sayo. I don't like UCSC's A positioning though. Daikon has very, very little backup, and there's no way he can go away from this space. He is down in dark, so he definitely has some corners to play with. And that incendiary does kind of miss. He does peek out, get one, cannot get a second. There's just Nevin here trying to defend. Strata and Sayo. Well, Strata was the one that took out Daikon. A lot of trades happening back and forth. Now it's a 2-on-2, and Quantum is coming all the way from the B site. It's just Nevin left and he's smoked up. Bomb has yet to get planted though, so they have time to rotate, time to work with. Quantum is trying to find more coming in from jungle. Does find the shot and drops the bomb. Does get the second, so even with the slow rotate, does come in time like a superhero to clean things up. UCSC are definitely in position to take that 7th round and to keep this thing even. Because of all those round wins, they got 2 ops on the side of UCSC. Except this time Daikon's taking it. Looking for a pick at A main, not going to find it, as attention from UBC has turned back into mid. So on a boost spot. He wants to go forward, but he's caught with a nade in his hand. Thankfully the smoking can hide behind, now he can run away. There are 2 members coming in from mid. Daikon does take out Strata, but are they expecting Impetus? Impetuous to have boosted in through Sniper. Does take out Quantum. Daikon. They're on the defense. Reese smokes it. That's actually going to be Sayo coming in with backup through underpass to drop Impetus. 2-on-4 now on UBC. It's definitely UCSC's round to lose. Pushing forward, Daikon pushing up, does get the hit onto Mahoney, and the second one to Chuan. So Daikon, why has the up not gone to you yet? Why only to the last round? I'm not familiar with either of these teams, so I couldn't tell you. So yeah, 7-8 half. What looked to be a disastrous first half for UCSC after the 3-round off the pistol has become a very respectable half. And if this is what I suspect UBC's map pick, either they are a very good CT team or disappointed, because usually you expect to win your pick pretty solidly. Or at least that's the desire. Everyone's just reading up, taking this halftime to maybe go to the restroom, get some more snacks. Those snacks aren't the best idea, particularly if they're nice greasy chips, because they make your hands slippery. You can slip off your mouse. You think you're doing a flick, but you're really just throwing your mouse halfway across the room. Oh, that was actually the quickest collegiate halftime I've seen. Just around, we actually going to see double armor. Is Schneep going to go for triple armor? They already have Quantum and Sayo. Yep, triple armor and double utility. So they definitely have a plan in mind, whilst UBC on the other side are going 3 armor impetus, I guess, saving up for an up? I guess he's saving up for an up. But Strata, double flash, and a defuse. So he's there to be the retake king. You see it here, a little split, but it looks like just because they have 2 members coming in from underpass. They do hear the player rotating above them as smokes are coming in onto the A site, as well as the bomb through A main. Quantum flashed out, but hasn't found anyone just yet. As he's been, woo! Richie with the nice shot. Impetus with the second to follow up. Sayo pushing in here. But you cannot find more. Bomb plan attempt to go down. They're just going to force it, and it does go down, but everyone falls. And now it's just Strata here on the defuse with his trusty defuse kit. UBC found the pistol round up 9-7. This should spin them 11-7 unless things go absolutely chaotic, which they can. However, shouldn't, or actually no, this time we expect a 10-7 because of the bomb plant. Woo, UCSC, you may be investing a little too much here. All those deagles, you're gonna be lacking some utility next round. They dig in the bomb plant, and so they are going to be able to buy up next round if they full save, but this is not a full save, so they really need to like pick up a rifle or something. They want to make this worth it. I really don't like this idea, but hey, I'm not the player. I am not good at this game. That's why I just criticize other people who are doing it. But a lot of map control already for UCSC. See Sayo already coming in through vents. He heard that player break ladder room behind him, but it seems that Strata knows that there is a hole in their defenses, so he's there to watch it. However, there's going to be a flank onto the B site. It's just Schwan and Impetus. Make that just Impetus left. Trying to defend this. 3-for-1 trade. He's spraying down his members, but he cannot find more. 3-for-3 right now, coming out onto the bomb site. However, rotates have come in already for UBC. 3 members from Market got us at the bomb plant. The bomb is going to go down, but Strata does find the first kill. Richie finds a second. It's just Quantum left with a picked up N4. Cannot quite stick the aim as had no armor. Bullet punch is a bitch. It's going to be another defuse, but 2 bomb plants. That makes up for the deagles that they bought. So now they have enough money to buy. Again, it's not going to be the best buy. They're going to be lacking some. Oh! Actually, they're really not lacking anything. I guess I'm just so used to looking at CT economy. UBC, on the other hand, don't have the best buy either, as they have a couple of FAMASs. Another team has an op. Utilities just looking for UBC. Strata with the deagle. Can't find anything at mid as mid control. Taken for UCSC. Absolute mid control. Top of mid and bottom of mid. Nothing's given away. And actually a lot of quick rotations coming off of A site. Mahoney realizing that they may be giving up one of the bomb sites, rotating back, as well as Strata. But again, UCSC all just stacked up at mid. Not a single kill, not a single point of damage has been delivered yet. Looks like they're going to try and bring that bomb over to A. No, it's just Quantum watching behind them, watching their flank. Sio first point of contact, but again, doesn't hit a single bullet. But no, looking at the positioning of UCSC, looks like they're going to want to have a flank onto the B site. Once again, out to Chuan and Impetuous. It's impetuous. I'm looking at it now. It's actually impetuous. Chuan knows there could be a flank, so he's leaving up to his teammate to watch apps. Not finding anything. Who does find a kill with a tiny little crack. Quantum does straight out Chuan. But Impetuous here does find one. Cannot quite find a third. But then Strata coming in from the side does make it just a 1-on-2 at the end. Bomb plant does go down. But Richie drops Schneep, caught in a crossfire. Not much he could have done there. UBC up 11-7. And UCSC, they have enough to force up if they wanted to, but it wouldn't be the best. And so instead they're just going to go for Tech 9 armor, but save it to their economy. Even if they were to lose this round, bomb plant or not, they could full buy next round. And they're just going to, with these Tech 9s, run straight down mid. That smoke is going to allow them to gain a little bit of map control, so they can't just get dropped by that op. But then Nevin pushes forward straight into Tron. But Strata and Chuan both just, there was kills happening all across the map. These Tech 9s did not do anything. Sio got one kill on Impetuous, but immediately traded out. Definitely would have been, should have been, or UCSC were definitely expecting more with that buy, but good on UBC with the anti-eco to completely shut it down and be ready for the aggressive push. A lot of times when a team doesn't do that, like 5 rounds in, teams stop mentally preparing for it. UBC were not caught off guard. Quantum with the op does find a pick on Impetuous. Daikon also taking mid control as well. Actually being very aggressive, trying to find a pick to answer back. Really trying to catch them off guard, but no one's coming to him. Instead, he's actually just going to fall back and allow UCSC to stir. To stew, perhaps, is probably the word I was actually looking for. UBC, again, interesting. Neither of these teams really put a lot of emphasis on the CT side of controlling mid, which is not very good. It hasn't really bitten UBC just yet, as they are more than happy to give you mid control and just keep it all blocked off. Still hasn't decided on where exactly it wants to go, but Strata watching Palace does find Schneep, and that clues Richie in that there may be people coming from A main. However, it is not. The bomb is being carried over to the B side when Sio gets that kill on Tron. Wow, that is going to open all the floodgates on the terrorists pushing through. Daikon there watching the flank does catch out Mahoney as well. It's just Richie and Strata left. At this point, they really should be trying to save this, because trying to retake this is almost impossible. And their money is not the best. If they were to lose this round, they would not potentially be able to rebuy for everyone comfortably. And so instead of giving away a free op to the enemy team, of course I don't know if they would take it because they already have one, but they're just going to decide to save this AK and save this op. Honorable decision. Respectable decision, perhaps. UBC still 4 rounds ahead. However, just looking at the money on the side of UBC, if UCSC would win this next round, that would force UBC into a save. Not a double save quite, but a save nonetheless. That allowed them to catch up to 10. Barring an eco round upset. Impetuous not finding anything through that wall. Instead, there's going to smoke off apps. Mid control once again for UCSC. Close to there, Estrada, and he is not even watching mid. He is watching Palace. They are not watching mid at all. Someone could be boosting up into Sniper right now, and they would not know it. Now they would. Estrada's watching Sniperness, but previously they wouldn't. They were playing very, very conservatively, save for Richie. But this isn't that risky of a position. It's pretty much a 1-for-1. Shaw definitely hears activity at mid. Brings his attention back to it to watch Catwalk. But it looks like the bomb is actually going to be rotated over to the A site. We see Sayo here, lining up a smoke to throw. He's just going to be this one that's going to cover stairs. Be Richie here and try and defend this whole thing. He hears footsteps in Palace above. I'm going to throw out a counter flash as they know the push is coming through. Daikon is trying to both trade 1-for-1. Make that 1-for-2. Get out of the way of Quantum so he can shoot. There we go. Thank you very much. Richie just now found out, as he has not been necessary until just there at the end. And UBC put themselves up 13-8. UCSC, Sayo wants to buy into this, so everyone else is going to follow suit. It's not going to be the best buy, but it's something to work with. They have a number of smokes, and so they could and flashes as well as some mollies. They can get stuff done into this. Timing does not quite work out for Estrada, and that's just going to be UCSC bull rushing straight in through mid. Estrada, you're burning alive. Relocating, see if anyone's going to push through connector, but actually Sayo's getting shot from the back by Chuan. He is flashed down, has to force back before he can kill that. Is forced back before he can finalize that kill, but that does push UCSC away from connector and back towards under Cybernet's. But they are boosting someone. Estrada is watching for it just in case. Is the timing going to work out? Instead, Daikon's just going to try and smoke it off. That smoke does completely cover it. It's a tiny hole to do. And he knows this. You definitely hear those footsteps of Strata behind him, so he knows someone is there. Now they just need to smoke off Ticket Booth, and they should be able to take this bomb site fairly easily. But Richie is going to be here to try and say no! 3 people up at Ticket Booth. Daikon here pushing forward, gets 3 with the help of Sayo. And then Schneep here to catch the rotates. Come on, it does take out a weakened Sayo. Now it's just Chuan Wow, 1 versus 3. He'll have to ace if he wants to clutch this. Just around the corner, doesn't peek far enough. Doesn't check the corner far enough. That's UCSC answering back. Keeping it within 4, or at 4. I don't know why people say within, because it's like it's keeping it within 5, keeping it within 6. The number is in fact within that range. No mid control this time for UCSC, which is probably for their favor, because UBC are now pushing up and seeing that no one is there. Where could they be? Well, definitely pulling away just in case they're rushing out of app, which is where they are positioned. Every single one of them outside here. Heard that footstep. Or rather, landing. There you go. There's a grenade you want. Please tell me he doesn't just cycle through them all the time. completely jumping over Quan Rao. He is only able to get one before he falls. It's got flashbacks to that exact same position, 5-7 ace. But thankfully, ooh, well, it's now a 2 versus 3. UBC can definitely do a lot of it. Make that a 2 versus 2. Mahoney hasn't picked up M4, drops Quantum. It's just Sire left, and he is all the way away. If you just stick, oh, he's just gonna stick it. And you find that the kill's not gonna happen just yet. And oh, he peeks out. He did not have a kit, and so sticking it. I believe if he stuck the first one rather than getting off and then coming back on, he maybe could have gotten it. But nonetheless, UCSC do win that round off of an anti-eco, but it was very costly. Lost 4 members, and now the most money any one member has is $1350 on their team. UBC is not faring significantly worse. Take that money I just said and subtract it by 1,000. This time they're going to push up mid once again. This time hoping to find something, and they could if they were to push far enough, but they are not. They're just going to find out a little bit of information and pull back once again. Looks like UCSC were completely ready for this. But Daikon, pushing into the A side, does trade himself out 1 for 1. Are they going to be expecting Sire here? Lone Wolf up in Palace. Little double smoke probably can actually go. That may work out in his favor. But Strata here behind Triple, watching A main. Bombs placed up outside of A main. Look like they really wanted to go off of this off of Daikon's entry, but they've given time for UBC to reposition themselves. However, unbeknownst to them, UBC only have 2 members here. The other 2 members on B site, completely far away, absolutely unable to help out. And now these folks are coming in. Strata, though, does find another one for himself, finds a third. Cannot quite get the 4th, but does find the player out, misses it once again. Nevin does get an impetuous, but not quite an ace, but a 4K. Respectable nonetheless for UBC, and now they are 2 away from taking this first map in this best of 3 series. UCSC, are they going to save or are they going to force up? They're going to force up. They don't want to play for the tie. But I don't think we've seen a single anti-eco happen this entire map. Strata timing. Just barely misses it, and ooh, gets around the corner just in time as he sees these pistol-wielding foes rush straight through. Richie finds 2. Can he find a 3rd? Cannot quite get a 3rd, but his backup is there. But Mahoney is cut off as the 4th member of the UCSC pistol squad came in through Palace. UBC still get the round, though they do lose 2. UCSC threw that Hail Mary, and it kind of clipped the chin, but it mostly just missed, and now they're going to have to try the same buy, different strategy. Or maybe they try the same strategy and see if it works this time. But either way, they're now having to play for half 5 map points in a row. This time, they're just going to... They have smoke, so it looks like they're going to go for an A take. Hope they can do it. Daikon has not had unsuccessful entries. However, 2 CGs on the site are absolutely not blocked out by the smokes. Richie finds 1. Mahoney finds a 2nd. Or Richie finds a 2nd. Actually, he is caught out. Does drop. Mahoney finally times in with a kill of his own. It's just Nevin left in 1 versus 4. And they can't find anything else. 16-10. UBC take the first map. Next one we're going to is Mirage, then Cash, then Dust 2. This is the NA Triathlon. But anyway, I'm gonna send it to a little break right now while everyone gets all readied up, and we will see you in a little bit. Just a reminder, this is UCSC Slugs versus UBC Esports for Collegiate Star League round of 16 playoffs of the 2016-2017 season.
Only $14.99. Don't miss the call. Download Band. Communication made easy.